How you doing today, class? For the flexibility test, I chose to do the V sit and reach. And as you can see, I've kind of set up on the floor what is necessary. I'll just go through what you need. It's very, very simple. You just need some type of tape. In this case, I just used electrical tape, taped it down, and a yardstick. In this case, I just used a measuring tape, the kind that you would use at like a seamstress. This one's flexible, so it has some slight give, but the biggest point is you want to make sure that you tape down, put the tape down at the 15-inch mark on the tape and then go straight up. So with the V sit and reach, it's very, very simple. All you're going to do is sit down in front of the tape, and the heels will come to the line. It's actually what the line is for, the tape. You want to put your heels there, you want to sit down, and you want to pretty much relax and reach. So they say take 3 reaches first to kind of warm yourself up. You use your hands on top of each other, nothing extending too far, too far forward, too far back, just over top of each other. You want to take 3 reaches forward. Note that your feet should be about 12 inches apart. I did this test prior to recording, and I noticed, obviously, moving my feet further outward, I was able to reach further, so that gives you an inaccurate score. So 12 inches roughly, or less if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 12 inches is about right here, and this honestly alters it. So I'm gonna do 3 practice tests, and the final one's gonna be the one that you keep. All you're gonna simply do is reach forward and try to hold the position for 2 seconds. So I'll do 3 practice, like I said, and then the last will be the one that's going to be my score. Okay, so this one here is going to be my score. So I'm going to keep track of where I touch on the tape, try to make sure it's straight as possible. This is where a yardstick would be preferred. And here we go. Feet are there, about 12 inches. Let's see how flexible I still am. Boom. So I tap right here. This is 25. I'm flexible, but I think it comes with my height, honestly. But so 25 would be my number. I know from a fact, looking at the charts, that's really high, because I think the highest is 24, and that's for a female that's 18 to 25 years old. I'm 31 years old, so 25 would put me at the top of the chart. It would put me at the top of the range in my chart. I'll be in the 90 or top percentile. That pretty much is the V sit and reach test. It's very, very simple to do. It doesn't take much. Like I said, the notes, just make sure the feet are 12 inches apart when you do it. Do a couple warm-ups first so that you can get somewhat of an accurate reading. That way it's not just off the first when a person's tight. And some strengths and weaknesses. One strength of this test is how simple it is. It's extremely simple. I literally figured out what I need to do. I didn't have to go get any special materials. I didn't have to do it in a certain type of laboratory or anything like this. A weakness of something like this could be someone who I guess is not very, very flexible. I guess that's the whole point of the test, actually. But it's very, very easy and very, very simple to do. And yeah, let me do one quick over. Yeah, that's everything. Like I said, 15-inch mark, put the tape down, feet 12 inches apart, overlap the hands, reach, take that score. You take that score, you're gonna plug into the chart that I'm gonna list below. And that is the V sit and reach test. I hope you guys have a great day. Additionally, I thought of a different weakness. The one I gave, being flexible, is not a good example. A weakness of a test like this would be for someone who is like bound to a wheelchair, or someone who cannot get down to the floor. That's a much better weakness, because pretty much, everybody has their flexibility problems. But with the chair, for example, there's a chair reach test too that you can test someone's hamstring flexibility that could be done in alternation to this. So I would definitely recommend that instead of this. And that is what I would recommend as far as a weakness, being that you have to do this on the floor, because obviously we take for granted little things like that. And that's something that I feel would be a weakness for the V sit and reach test.